Hey everybody. I was just having a conversation with some people about chicken feeders, and we were talking about like how rats get into the feeders and everything, and chickens waste a lot of feed. So I just thought I'd show you guys what we do for a feeder system. And before I get into this, I want to point out, yes, you do see flies. Yes, I am a sweaty, disgusting mess. Yes, there is poop everywhere. This is farming, okay? I'm not going to polish it for you. If you want polished and beautiful chicken coops, go elsewhere. We are a real working farm, kind of a farmstead more than anything. We did start out as a homestead, and it quickly grew into the farmstead that we have now. Anyway, having said all that, let's start with this space right here. This is a small shelter. It used to be our rabbit hutch. It is enclosed, well, minus the open door. Thank you, chickens. Small little gate made out of a pallet. The chickens can come under here, through here. There's a little opening in the pallet with a little divider so that sheep can't get through there, dogs can't get through, although our lambs can get through there. But it's mostly just for the chickens and the guineas to come through. Anyway, so now this is their space. They've got laying boxes. We've got these fancy metal ones off of Amazon. They're not that good. This works better. Buckets, even though they keep knocking that one out. And then you know what? We have all of that, and they keep laying in the corner and in that corner. So whatever you do, they're not going to use it anyway. So don't go spending a lot of money. That's my opinion. Okay, now the feeders. This feeder here, I don't know how many gallons this is, but it holds, maybe it says it, 114 liters, 30 US gallons. Okay, so these barrels hold 30 gallons. They hold about 4 bags of 50-pound feed each. Okay, so in the bottom of each of these is a floor drain, like a PVC floor drain that I cut the center out of. I'll show a picture of that. Then there is a drainage pipe. This is not PVC, this is just drainage pipe, so it's a lot cheaper, a little less rigid, but it works perfectly for this. So it just comes straight through. The floor drain is what's holding it in the bottom of the barrel. So I drilled a hole in the bottom of the barrel, ran this through, and then here it just comes down to a T, more drainage pipe that I cut these ovals out of, and then I added little, I think these are the 45-degree angle ones. So chickens can eat from here or from here, and it's on both sides, and then we have 2 of them. So it's about 8 chickens eating at a time in theory, although truthfully, I've seen, I don't know, 20 at a time because they just fight over it. They're intense. You know, what are you gonna do? We supported the bottom of it with a cinder block just so that it doesn't move too much. The weight keeps it in place, but if there's nothing supporting it, it was kind of just too free. It would spin around. So this has worked really well for us. If I were to do it again, I would change the way I did these angles. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. It's weird. I did it wrong, and I know that, and it annoys the crap out of me, so don't point it out. But yeah, so this is supported pretty well for the weight. I'm able to stand on this, no problem. Truthfully, that's probably the only thing I would really change about the design. I really like it. It works really well. I would maybe consider putting something over it. You can see all the flies and the poop. Like, they like to roost here, which is really annoying, but I don't know. If you have a good suggestion on how to do that without a ton of work, I'm all ears. I am going to close up that space up there so they can't roost on the top of the metal and poop on it, which is definitely a problem. But anyway, so that's our chicken feeders. That's what we do. It's how we protect it from the other animals. I'm sure rats could get in, but I haven't seen any in here. Haven't seen any signs of any. Yeah, it's really helpful. And they don't waste any of the feed when it's like this. I mean, you can see that there's quite a bit of the oyster shells here that are wasted, but that's because the oyster shells didn't mix in well and it just got overloaded, so we were scooping it out. So anyway, that's why that looks like that. Anyway, all right, I'm sweaty and everybody else needs me. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Okay, bye.